Hole 10 par 4. Here we have a crosswind going right to left. I'm going to use my Apocalypse level 3. You can play this drive with Epoch 3 plus or EM 8 plus because you will be needing minimum 6 bars of topspin. Using 5.9 topspin in my case and 1 left spin. Stretching out my target to max to have the second bounce on the center rough. Adjustment on the drive, max plus 10%. And I will apply max OP. For Epoch 4, it will be a different placement since you have 3 more yards of power. Epoch 5 has 240 yards of power and EM8 has 236 yards of power. So keep all those power yardages in mind before you apply the OP. We are planning to clip the rough and roll out just like this way. 364 yards. For the second shot, we are going to count the rings from min. This time I'm not going for a dunk, I'm just going for a regular backspin shot. So at the min line, you will push up 3 rings minimum. Once you push up 3 rings, you will apply a backspin with the ball guideline going just through the hole, at least. Not just through the hole, like 0.5 green square through the hole. Just like that. Then you will make an adjustment that is 10% at slider. So if you push up 3 rings, it would be 3% slider and 10% elevation. Again, 10% elevation at slider. The amount of rings you push up will become your slider. I pushed up 3 rings, so 3% slider and 10% elevation. Center and hit perfect. Dead center at the pin for a sweet eagle on hole 10 par 4. Hole 11 par 3. Here we have a very difficult cross headwind. I'm still going for the rough bump the similar way we went on the front 9. This time using 2.5 backspin and 3 left spin. Now first I use 2.9 backspin and have the ball guideline offset on the right side of the cup, just like that. Then I switch the backspin to 2.5 instead. What I want you to do is not keep it 2.5 but keep it at least 2.7 and the 3 left spin will stay intact. Then the adjustment you're going to make is maximum distance plus 20%. Max plus 20 with a 1201 pull. No need of any curl whatsoever. You center the ball and try to hit perfect. Perfect ball. You see, due to that 2.5 backspin, we came up a little short. So 2.7 backspin and you will have a very good chance for a hole in one on hole 11 par 3. Hole 12 par 5. Again, a very good opportunity for an albatross. Like the front 9, I'm doing the same thing here as well. This time I'm doing with a kingmaker ball instead. Trying to stretch my target and have it dead center on the next fairway of the bunker. Then I make an adjustment that is max plus 10%. And in case of Epoch 4 or below, I will push my target to max. Let's say we push up to max here. Epoch 5, you have plenty of power, so you might consider pushing up maybe like 4 yards. You don't really have to, but if you want to be on a safe side, you can consider pushing up. Max left curl, full toss spin, 3 left spin. And we try to hit perfect with a max OP shot. Again, target yardage will be somewhere between 415 to 420 yards. 420 in our case. The approach shot, this time I played this one at 5% elevation, max plus 5%. Sorry, 5% at 90% slider is what I played here. However, I would recommend you to play this one at 10% elevation at 90% slider from 421 yards. Again, like I said in the intro on the front 9 hole video, do consider practice token across all holes before going on to the main gameplay. So again, a very good opportunity for an albatross. Make sure you get the numbers correct. Always center the ball and hit perfect. Again, I played 5% elevation at 95% at 90% slider, but I would recommend 10% elevation at 90% slider. So you will be close, if not in, for an albatross. Hole 13 par 3. Here I'm going to use a power 3 sidespin 5 window 4 ball. You can use any ball with sidespin 5, which should be minimum power 2 and minimum wind 4. Now using 5 bars of right sidespin and a click of backspin, 0.1 backspin, with blue ring touching the rough on left, bullseye just by the tree shadow, adjustment 1:1. Now I have the curl in center of the power circle, but I would recommend going a little more on the right curl.
Perfect shot.
Because from the camera angle you will see we will come in very nice and we just might drop it, but we were still on the left side. So tweak with the curl, and a very good opportunity for a hole-in-one. Hole 14 par 4. Here again going the same way we did in the front 9. 3 right spin, 4 toss spin using the katana ball and EM7. Having the ball guideline going center down the fairway, just like that. Adjustment on the drive is also same, max plus 10%. Center the ball and hit perfect. Drive yard edge somewhere between 330 to 335 yards. .335 in our case. Second shot, we are going to play with the Hornet. Now you find a sweet spot where the ball guideline does not glitch. Use appropriate left spin and backspin. See, whenever you see a spot with a glitchy ball guideline, always change the landing position so you have a firm ball guideline going through the hole. Just like that. Ball guideline should be going through the hole. Once again, you do not want to come in short. The adjustment for the second shot is medium distance plus 5% elevation, mid plus 5. Again, Hornet is preferred above the Thorn for its accuracy. You might drop great shots with the Hornet, but with the Thorn, great shots will never drop. Keep that in mind. Center and hit perfect. The nice speed, we hit the pin dead center for a sweet eagle on hole 14 par 4. Hole 15 par 5. Here we have a tailwind. I'm going to use once again the same approach we used in the front 9. Again, approaches are same, like slight tweaks are there which you would need to make, but approach will always remain the same in such winds. 6 toss spin, 1 left spin. Max plus 15% on the drive. Center the ball and hit perfect. Nice perfect ball. .372 yards. Second shot, again the same elevation, same adjustment, 1:1. 3 left spin. And at first I do not use any toss spin or backspin. I try to find a firm position. You see the ball guideline glitch is very bad there. So you might change positions to have the firm ball guideline. You see, I go back and forth, back and forth. Just there I find a good ball guideline. And instead of having it going to the hole, I will apply some curl this time. But that curl was just not enough. You might need to apply a little more curl, maybe inner wall left curl, to have it drop for the albatross. But again, a very good look. Nice bounce. You miss on the right by 1 green square, but more curl and you will have a good opportunity for the drop on hole 15 par 5. Hole 16 par 4. Here you will need minimum 234 yards power on your driver. So it has to be either EM7 plus or Epoch 4 plus. You cannot play with Epoch 3 because it has 231 yards of power and you will clip the rough on your drive. 4 toss spin and 3 right spin, trying to have the half of the red ring inside the rough on top at max stretch position. Adjustment max plus 10, and then you push your target to max. About 1.5 ball right curl, max OP, we try to hit perfect. Now epoch 4 will be advantageous to have because you will have more curl and you will not clip the sand and rough like I did here. So use epoch 4 if possible. Now with epoch 4 you will have more curl, so you will be either on the green or on the fringe or on the fairway for an easier chip. But from here as well, I was having a comparatively easier chip, and you can play this one the regular EB rule method, 20% at slider. I played 20% at 30% slider. Have the ball guideline going through the hole, adjust for the rings, and just hit perfect. Perfect ball, hitting the pin for a nice eagle. Hole 17, par 3. Here once again going with the Kingslayer. Power 3, side spin 4 plus, wind 3 plus. First I apply 4 right spin and 1 toss spin, have the ball guideline going through the hole at plus 3 yard mark, just like that. Then I change my spins to 1 toss spin and 3.5 right side spin. That will give us an offset on the left side of the pin. See, just like that. Adjustment pretty easy, 1:1. For 4.5 we will adjust 4.5 rings. Center the ball and hit perfect. Nicely hit the rough for a sweet hole-in-one on hole 17, par 3. Final hole, hole 18, par 5. Again, similar approach to front 9, only one thing will be changed on the drive. On the front 9 we had the blue ring touching the rough at max. This time we will have clear ring by the rough at max, because we have a wind push from right to left and we do not want to aim at the left side from the beginning, so we move a ring right, having the clear ring by the rough. 2 left spin and a click of backspin. Outer wall left curl, we try to hit perfect, and the adjustment was 1:1. Sorry, I forgot to mention that, but 1:1 on the drive. Our aim is to only have a clear view of the pin, just like here. No tree on the face. Second shot will be played with your power wood club, which might be the Cataclysm or the Big Dog. In my case, Big Dog level 7. This time, instead of 5.5, we will be applying 6 toss spin and 2 bars of right side spin. Same method, we will try to push up and see how many rings we need to push up in order to have the second bounce 1 ring clear of the rough. There I needed to push up 1 ring. Then you will make an adjustment, max plus 10%. You make our adjustment and we push up 1 ring. That's there. Max right curl, we try to hit perfect. And this will lead you to a very safe wedge shot, which you can play at EB rule 20%. Or you might be on the green for a very safe putt as well. So good luck on your weekend round.